What's up, Panda? Speed around Panda here. Hey, just got my iPhone 7 Plus in the from the UPS guy. As you can see, it's gonna be the matte black one. This is a true unboxing. Oh, and 256 gigabytes, because I don't know if you know, but I shoot a lot of video. And I kind of grab it wherever I can, and most of it ends up on the phone, and so it's kind of nice because I can now record pretty much everything I need to, because in the past, I just haven't had enough space. You know, when you get those messages like, oh, you know what, you don't even need to cut it. There's a tab that you can pull the cellophane off there, so I'm kind of dumb. And I wanted the larger hard drive so that I stopped running out of hard drive space. Kind of the standard Apple packaging. Little welcome card and the stickers. And then here is my iPhone. Now, I'll be honest, it's, what is it, like September 30th? And it just came today. It shipped from Shenzhen, China, and showed up like literally a day and a half later, which is pretty awesome. Now, that being said, I ordered this sucker on launch day at like 2 a.m. And I was actually trying to get the jet black one. But by the time I got to my checkout, it said something like, you know, ships in 3 to 4 weeks. So I was like, oh, forget that. And then I went to try to get this one. And when I got to checkout, it said like ships in 3 to 4 weeks. And I was like, drat! And I don't know if it was because the bigger hard drive. So then I went back to the jet black one because I was like, if I'm going to have to wait, I'll get that one. And then when I checked out, it said like ships in 7 to 8 weeks. And I was like, drat! So then I added this one back and it said ships in 3 to 4 weeks. And I was like, all right, whatever, I'll take it. Now, in retrospect, I've heard it's actually kind of good that I got the matte black one because, yes, people complain that the jet black one is a fingerprint magnet. And my assumption is that it's going to be pretty much no different than the Gorilla Glass on the front. Now, you know, it's brand new, so there aren't a lot of fingerprints showing up. But the, as you can see here, you can kind of see it as the sweat off my hands is kind of fogs it up. But the black, kind of that bead blasted light finish, which isn't really, it's not like my gray one, is going to hide that a little bit better, I think. So I'm actually a little happier that I got this, but I just thought it'd be cool that the jet black finish on kind of that flagship iPhone would match the Gorilla Glass, and so it would all look like one piece of glass. You know, like they did with the iPhone 4 with front and back glass. In the box, power adapter. Same ones you always get. And then here are your new ear pods. Pull this off. There we go. New ear pods. The ear pods themselves look exactly the same, but you'll notice that it's a lightning connector at the bottom. So, as you may have seen here, there is only a lightning connector, no headphone jack. Now, I saw on YouTube, there's you can use a 3.5 millimeter drill and just drill a hole there and use old headphones with it. So I'm going to give that a shot. I think it'll just be nice to have. I'm just kidding, peeps. Don't drill a hole in the bottom of your iPhone because that is just being dumb. It doesn't work. A hole is not the same thing as a working headphone jack. And then I have the power cable here, which is just a lightning cable. And then I think that's it. Oh, and there it is on the back of the ear pods is this little bad boy, the lightning to 3.5 millimeter connector. It's pretty small, short. I mean, the cable part is only like an inch long, so overall it's like probably 2.5 inches or something. So it really is just pretty much an adapter. This I'm actually going to use in my car. I have a auxiliary 3.5 millimeter cord that goes from the aux jack in my car that I just plug into my iPhone a lot of times so I don't have to, you know, do the digital thing. And so you may be like, well, everyone uses Bluetooth. Well, I do too for headphones and stuff, but in my car I like being able to stick the 3.5 millimeter jack into my old iPhone, and now I'm going to have a little lightning jack on the end, so I'll shove that in there. I'm actually going to try that out and see how well it works. Hopefully it'll work pretty well. So here it is. iPhone 7 Plus in matte black. I'm digging it. You know what? I'll just say kind of my final thoughts is obviously Apple, all the fit and finish is absolutely superb. The rolled edge here meets up with the metal. It's going to be a little hard to see really, really well. That is really tight. Probably is, contributes to this phone being more waterproof-ish, water-resistant-ish. These look the same. Are those the pentalobe screws on the bottom there? Speaker and microphone grill. Up at the top here, you've got the front-facing camera and a nice big slot for the earphone. Power button on the side here, and power or volume up and down, and then your little toggle switch. Seems like the throw is just a little bit shorter than on my current iPhone 6 Plus. And then on the top, nothing. Dual lens camera right there, which is kind of cool. It is a little bit of a blister. It sticks out. But unlike my other iPhone, the hump, the housing here is machined out of the block of aluminum that they use. Or, on my iPhone 6, there's a little like stainless steel or aluminum ring or something that surrounds it. So I'm looking forward to checking that out too, man. Honestly, I don't really care about all of the other features on phones, but better cameras is what I really love. Obviously I like shooting video, like taking photos, so I'm excited about checking that out. Peter von Panda, iPhone 7 Plus.